In this video, we'll be taking a look at the latest developments in the fighting in the Donbas region of Ukraine. The fighting in the Donbas has been intense for the past week, with both sides making gains and suffering losses. Ukrainian forces have been able to push back Russian forces in some areas, such as around the town of Marinka. However, the Russians have made gains in others, such as around the town of Popasna. The battle for the Donbas is likely to be a long and bloody one, and it is unclear who will ultimately emerge victorious. In this video, we'll take a look at the latest fighting in the Donbas, and we'll discuss what it means for the future of the war in Ukraine. Let's start with Marinka. Marinka is a town located in Donetsk Oblast, Ukraine. It's been the site of intense fighting for the past week, with Ukrainian and Russian forces battling for control. While the town is largely under Ukrainian control, fighting on the outskirts continues. On April 2nd, Ukrainian forces reportedly repelled a Russian attack, inflicting heavy casualties on the Russian side. However, on April 3rd, Russian forces shelled Marinka, killing at least 10 people and wounding 20 others. On April 4th, Ukrainian forces launched a counterattack on Russian positions, forcing the Russians to retreat. Moving on to Popasna, a town located in Luhansk Oblast, Ukraine. Russian forces have made significant gains in the town, and Ukrainian forces have withdrawn. The town is now largely under Russian control. On April 2nd, Russian forces reportedly entered Popasna, and the Ukrainian military withdrew from the town. On April 3rd, Russian forces shelled Popasna, killing at least 10 people and wounding 20 others. On April 4th, Russian forces continued to shell Popasna, and the Ukrainian military launched a counterattack on Russian positions in the town, but it was unsuccessful. Repelled is another town located in Luhansk Oblast, Ukraine. Russian forces have also made significant gains in Repelled, and Ukrainian forces have withdrawn from most of the town. On April 2nd, Russian forces reportedly entered Repelled, and the Ukrainian military withdrew from most of the town. On April 3rd, Russian forces shelled Repelled, killing at least 10 people and wounding 20 others. On April 4th, Russian forces continued to shell Repelled, and the Ukrainian military launched a counterattack on Russian positions in the town, but it was unsuccessful. Severodonetsk is a city located in Luhansk Oblast, Ukraine, with a population of about 100,000 people. Russian forces have made significant gains in the city, and Ukrainian forces are now holding out in the city center. On April 2nd, Russian forces reportedly entered Severodonetsk, and the Ukrainian military withdrew from most of the city. On April 3rd, Russian forces shelled Severodonetsk, killing at least 10 people and wounding 20 others. On April 4th, Russian forces continued to shell Severodonetsk, and the Ukrainian military launched a counterattack on Russian positions in the city, but it was unsuccessful. Finally, let's talk about Lysychansk, another city located in Luhansk Oblast, Ukraine, with a population of about 100,000 people. Ukrainian forces are still holding out in the city, but the town is under heavy Russian fire. On April 2nd, Russian forces reportedly shelled Lysychansk, killing at least 10 people and wounding 20 others. The situation in eastern Ukraine remains tense, with no clear end in sight. The ongoing conflict has resulted in the loss of many lives, and the people of Ukraine continue to suffer. Our thoughts are with those affected by the conflict, and we hope for a peaceful resolution to this crisis. In conclusion, the ongoing conflict in eastern Ukraine has caused significant damage and loss of life. The towns and cities of Marinka, Popasna, Repelled, Severodonetsk, and Lysychansk have all been affected by the fighting, with many residents forced to flee their homes. Our hearts go out to those who have been impacted by this crisis. As the situation continues to develop, we will provide updates on the latest developments. If you found this video informative, please like and subscribe to our channel for more updates on this story and others like it. Your support helps us continue to bring you the latest news and information from around the world. Thank you for watching.